Hello again, Dread Mechanic here, back for some more of this mod building nonsense. How are you all doing today? Oh, let's see, I've already got a few people in the chat. Hello Jeff Willis, hello UK Jamie. How are you guys doing? Right, first things first, I turned the music off while I was recording some stuff the other day. So I'm going to put some kind of background music back in there, so it's not quite so boring. Hey, GD Bats. Yeah, extended intro. I had to sort out a few things. But we are all good to go now. So, let's see. My signal lagging a little bit. Not much I can really do about that. Hello, Conflict Zone. How you doing, man? Lunch break. Right, so I've been playing around with this MES mod and making a whole bunch of stuff to spawn. Last time I was playing with all of this stuff and these kind of civilian-ish looking buildings and all of these little mechs. Since last time I have built a whole bunch of other stuff. Oh, chat stream lag. Yeah, there's a few seconds between what you see and what I hear and all that. So yeah, I've made a... no, I don't live in Birmingham. I live much further north than that. So, yeah, I've made a whole bunch of other locations to spawn. Been making some more industrial looking things, so we've got some fuel depot type things, an explosive depot type thing with lots of explosive barrels lying around, so you need to be careful when you're investigating that. And I've got two little styles of cargo depot type thing that I've built as well. And one of them does have some guns, so you'll have to be careful. But there's a whole bunch of crates and things to interact with. Bunch of stuff to loot. I've also been working on a loot system for all of this now, so when these things spawn, they actually spawn stuff in the containers where you can take. I've not massively refined it yet, it's still a bit generic, but yeah, I've done a whole bunch of new buildings. I also made a whole bunch of new mechs. I made this big guy last time, and he was the start of what I am kind of thinking of as the industrial kind of mechs. And then I made this little dude as well, who is similar principle to the little Black Widow things that I made. He's basically a walking bomb that just tracks down the player and explodes when he gets in range. And this dude has a whole bunch of explosive barrels on his back. Then I made a variant of him that is a little more slimlined, and he is completely full of warheads. Very full of warheads. He has lots of them in there, just for the fun of it. So you've got to be careful when he's out and about too. And then I made another couple of spidery type things that have a gun mounted on their little tail thing. And got one with a Gatling gun, one with an auto cannon. And these guys are all set up now to spawn around this little collection of buildings, all these little warehouse, all these little storage shed type things. We've got another explosive one here that you have to be careful around. And we've got another tanker one, and this one's a little more militant in style. Sort of going with it being a little military outpost kind of thing. Again, this one's got guns as well, so you need to be careful. Oh, hey Adria, how are you doing, man? Yeah, and then there's some smaller variations of them. some little ones, and then I've made a bunch of random scenery stuff as well that can spawn in. So I've made a couple of broadcast towers. Again, they've got little bits of loot on them, so they will be worth investigating. I've got a big spinning radar one here. And I put some lights on them so they look quite good in the dark from a distance as well. They can all be updated and adjusted as we go. These are just some rough ideas for the moment, so I've got some stuff to actually spawn. And then there's a bunch of random other bits, like wind towers and solar towers, a couple of watchtowers, and I have just started building some little factory locations to spawn in too. So there's more loot and more things to investigate, but these have literally just got the spawn set up for the moment. I haven't done any of the tying mechs into them, so they just spawn by themselves. And this one I haven't even added to the mod yet, because I'm still messing around with this idea of just collection of different open warehouses with some random stuff in. But if I quickly check the folder, oh no, I haven't got that in there yet. Mod testing, there you are. Where's all that stuff going? I seem to have moved some stuff around. Where have I put all that? Shit. Where have I put all that stuff? I've moved some stuff out of the mod for a second. What is the name of the mod? At the moment I'm just dubbing it Rogue AI. I haven't really thought about a proper title for it yet. GD Bats. Oh, hello Shadow Gaming. GD Bats. These things are all... They're all sort of set pieces. They're all going to be locations that will spawn with the mod. And if you give me a second, figure out what the hell I've done with some of the contents of this mod, I'll be able to show you it all. What have I done with that? Why does that alarm keep going off? Shush. Oh, there. Where have I moved stuff to? Bum 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 bum. What have I done? Where have I put all those other groups? Right, let's click on that, let's click on that. Let's put all of that stuff back in there. No, that's not what we want to do. That's the wrong thing. Where's my prefabs folder? There it is. Ah, there we go. Right, so I want to put that stuff back in there. That stuff back in there. Give me a second. I seem to. It is. Yes, it has been quite a bit of work at the moment. Just give me a second. I've moved some stuff around and I can't remember where I've put it. And it's kind of important to making this mod work. And I've made a bit of a boo-boo. Where have I put that stuff, you idiot? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Nope. Where did I put those folders? It's not in there. It's not in there. Oh dear. Oh, bollocks. Oh shit. Seem to have lost some very important folders. Oh crap. Oh good. Fantastic. Right, that's a good start. Where did I put them? Oh god, yeah, of course I will. Of course I will. Well, in the meantime, I can at least spawn the stuff that is actually loaded into the mod. So we do MES, spawn planetary installation. We should get some stuff spawning in, hopefully, somewhere. Hang on. Have I got my signals on? Yes, I have. Right, so we have actually got some more stuff spawning in. So that is how the broadcast tower will spawn in. And when it spawns in, the subgrids work nicely, so it sits there just spinning idly, which is quite good. And where's that relay tower? That also spawns in nicely. I had to do a lot of fiddling with that, because initially it was spawning about here at ground level, and it was all the way down in the floor, which wasn't good. Right. I need to find this folder. What the hell have I done with it? I thought I just moved it into that other folder. but obviously not. If I've deleted all of that stuff by mistake, I'm going to be very angry. Oh dear me, what have I done? Do. That is worrisome. Where the hell has it all gone? Well, in the meantime, I think I will just build some robots instead. Because I'm not sure what I've done there. Probably put them somewhere daft. Oh, sod it. In the meantime, I can rebuild those files if necessary. It'll take a while. What I actually wanted to do today was I wanted to build more robots to go with this stuff. So, I want to have a few more things over here with these industrial robots. I think I'm thinking of basing it loosely on one of these guys, making something slightly more industrial looking. So yeah. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to start building something. That's far too big. You know what, actually, let's do it over here where it's a bit flatter. There we go, it's a little bit better. Give it some blocks so we got some height to play with. And let's bring him over here so I've got a better view of him. Hang on, I might have just found these folders I was missing. Right, where the hell is that hiding? Okay, where the hell is that hiding? I hate the way that they've changed the Windows browser over the years to the point of being unintelligible at times. How do I just find the file path? There we go. Right. Thank you. There we go. Windows always making life harder than it has to be. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right, I know exactly where I put it. I put it in the wrong folder. Thank God for that. Behaviors, there we go. Right, cool. I found all the stuff that I thought I accidentally deleted. Put it in the wrong bloody folder after the end of the last session. So, everything should be where it's supposed to be now. Groovy. Right, cool. Right, everything is in there. Fantastic. Right, let's save this. And I'll do a quick reload, and I can actually show you how the spawner works properly. Because pretty much all of those buildings are included in it now, and at least half of them spawn robots if we get too close. And like I said, I've built a loot system, or a rough loot system for it now, so you can actually find stuff at those locations. So it's getting there. I just need to work on the threat level kind of mechanics so that you don't immediately get the gigantic robots spawned on you, and you can kind of build up to that as you fight them. And it progresses a little bit more like that. There we go. Right, so if I hit spawn, 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 go, there's lots of things appearing on the map now. There we go, so we've got all these red dots. We've got depots, we've got silos, we've got other things, we've got stuff that robots have already spawned at. Let's go to this distribution depot. In fact, before I get too close, let's do it that way. No, we don't want to quick reload, that was the wrong button. There we go. So I travel towards that. There we go. Big guy spawns in. And he's detected me because his AI blocks have got quite a decent range. And he's currently working out how to get to me. There we go. He sent a little signal saying, I have detected an enemy and I'm going to shoot them. Is shooting away as I come in and get closer. And yeah, this guy will just keep following you. They do have limited ammo, so he'll eventually run out of bullets, but he's got quite a few guns on him. And he's got some turrets at the back, so you need to be careful. Yeah, he spawns at this location, which also has guns. What else have we got nearby? We've got a storage shed over here. Ooh, in fact, that's one of my new drones. Let's turn the damage back on, so I'll be able to see this guy and see if he actually works. Do I think I might include prototech stuff? I have been thinking about that. I do want to include some stuff in there. I'm just trying to think of how I can balance it a little bit so you don't immediately find end level stuff straight away. But you can, with MES, you can create different like loot profiles and threat profiles depending on various conditions. I just have to work that kind of side of things out. But yeah, I will be doing stuff like that. I'll probably even make a few like robots with prototech stuff as like high level ones. But yeah, we've got this little mine robot now. He was similar to the other one. He will just chase you down. You didn't explode though. Why did you not explode? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, because he's got a timer in him. That's why it didn't explode. That was deliberately to trick you. He doesn't immediately explode. Yeah, he goes off after a little timer. And for some reason I keep getting a sound bug where the explosions don't go off. Which is a bit annoying. But yeah, he guards that, and like I said last time, I've made a little faction logo for the robots. And if we look in the containers, we've got stuff. But not in that one. I've set it so it doesn't spawn in all of them. There's a chance for it to spawn in certain containers. But I'm still messing with those settings. But yeah, stuff spawns in. Might increase the spawn rate a little bit actually, because most of those are empty. Get rid of that. What else did we have? We've got explosive depot. That's a good one. Hello, DCND. Maybe you could put in self-destruction mechanism to prevent players to get prototech too early. Possibly. I've been playing with self-destruct systems, as you've seen from some of these exploding robots. So, that's a possibility. You can also, I've noticed with MES, you can set things to be determined by reputation. So, I could possibly set it up that the more you lose reputation with the robots and upset them, the higher level stuff starts to appear. Then yeah, we've got this explosive depot over here. You really need to be careful around here because it's guarded by explosive robots. Oh, I need to redo that blueprint because he's still got a reactor attached to him. Well yeah, now I've got these exploding robots. They're a little bit dangerous. And he's on a delayed timer, just to confuse you. No, it confused me, because I completely forgot. There we go. Why have you stopped chasing me? Oh, there we go. And these guys just explode when you get too close, and I need to do a little bit of tinkering with their ranges. And then these things are full of explosives as well, so be careful where you shoot. Otherwise you'll blow the whole damn thing up. What else do we have knocking around? Got a relay tower, that doesn't spawn anything yet, but some of the set pieces, I don't want everything to spawn a mech, I want some stuff to just be like set pieces, kind of. What else have we got over here? Over here, we've got one of the H2 depots. Looks very challenging. Some of the stuff I've done is because I got a bit excited, like trying to think up creative ways to challenge the player. And I kind of want to make some easier stuff as well that's not quite as dangerous. Which is why I've made some of these scrap robots with only like a single gun on the back of them, so that they only really pose that as a threat. Oh, he can shoot his own legs though, so he needs to be careful. These guys are a little bit tricky to take down because their warheads are stashed behind a little bit of armor. These guys though, they've only got the truss blocks for legs, so you can actually take their legs out fairly easily. There you go. Haha, try and get me with 5 legs. I do need to sort out some loot profiles for these guys though, because autocannon ammunition you don't get a lot of bang for your buck with autocannon ammunition. It runs out really quickly, so they have about 20 seconds worth of ammunition, and then they can't do much after that. So I need to sort out some more ammo storage for the autocannon guys. But yeah, these guys, like I said, I deliberately made their legs a little bit weaker, so you can actually fight them a little bit better. I think I've shot something on him. He's bugging out. Go on, just explode. You're on a delay, aren't you? Oh yeah, his lights are on. You just can't really see it in the Perton sun. There he goes. And then yeah, I've set all these hydrogen depots up to be full of hydrogen, so they are both worth the effort to try and rescue, and also a little bit of a risk if you start firing around them, because that much hydrogen will go boom. Right, so let's just quickly get rid of all the other crap and we can play with some robots. So we've got these little storage silos and stuff that appear. They spawn robots. And what else have we got here? We've got one of the cargo depots. In fact, let's have a look at the cargo depot, because I've not actually seen what the loot is like in these. Just grind that away. Grind that down. Blah, 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 blah. Spawned any loot? Oh yeah, it's got a decent little supply of stuff in it. It's not too bad. Yeah, cool. Alright, so it's actually spawning loot in that properly now as well. That's good. What else have we got? Let's get rid of that, because it's just another one of them. And where's it gone? Let's get rid of that as well. Oop, going too quick. In fact, let's spawn me in here. Whee! There we go. So we got these relay tower kind of set pieces that you can see. Fairly decently from a distance. I might give it a brighter light on top so it, you can see the flashing in the distance a little bit better. And we've got a big long ladder to climb all the way up to the top. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Cool. Did we get any loot this time? Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Cool. That's got loot in it too. Fantastic. Right, so my loot system is working. It just needs a little bit of refinement. I'm happy with that. Did I end up spawning any other stuff that I don't need to have loitering around right now? No, 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 no. That's all good. Any duplicates of anything else? It's on the new factories. 1, 2. Ah, I've got 2 factories. Ah. I did spawn one of my factories. I have. Oh, yeah, I did set up a basic spawn thing for that, didn't I? Okay, cool. Forgot I did that. Let's have a look at that then. Did that spawn loot in it as well? Did I set up the loot profile? Yes, I did. Cool. Ah, sweet. Ah, cool. Okay. Displays in all of them in this one, though. For some reason. Lots and lots of displays. Okay. Sweet. Stuff I'd forgotten I'd done. Right, let's go... In fact, I'll just do it that way. Let's go back over here. Where was I playing? Oh, I think I forgot to save when I reloaded. Oh well, I'll just build that stand again. Doesn't matter that much. Okay, so let's build some more robots. So I want to kind of make an industrial version of him that's got a similar kind of vibe to one of these guys. So if I bring these two over here and use them, I can use them as a bit of inspiration, a bit of a reference point. I'll make something a little bit smaller. Because it's really easy with mechs to get carried away and make something gigantic, and then if you're trying to fight it as a player, you're doomed, you've got no chance. So I'm trying to make some smaller stuff, like these guys. And like before, when you saw me fighting with this thing, I want to make stuff that you can actually stand half a chance against as a player by yourself, as well as being able to fight it in your own mechs and your own robots and that. So let's grab a colour. Let's just go with that one as usual. And yeah, I want to make it like this, but I want to make it with 4 legs instead of 6. Maybe have weapons in a slightly different place. So let's make another copy of you, and let's do some brain surgery. Right. Let's chop all that out so I can remember what it was that I actually did. Ah, there we go. Let's take out the turret controllers. Take out that. Okay, so he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across at his widest point. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. That's just excess. 5 blocks deep. 7 across. And we just bunged all of the controls into the middle. Okay. It's not too difficult. So, hang on, what did I do with the... I had the rotor. Nope. Where's the warp rotor? Where did I put the rotor that controls your warp cycle? I delete it when I wasn't. That's not gonna work. Where did I put that? Back in the thing. Oh, is it? No, it's a thruster. What did I do? There you are, Wolf. Cycle. Rotor. Where did I hide that? Oh. Oh, that's what I did. I tucked it in there. Okay. Yeah, because I needed the vertical space. Right, okay, I understand what I was doing. Definitely need some smaller and easier to defeat so the players can get a start. Yeah, that is the plan, Jeff. Like I said, it's really easy to just go mad and build giant super robots like this thing. But unless you've got something equally as big and scary, he will one-shot you with that cannon if you're not careful. So yeah, I want to make some smaller and easier to fight stuff. And I'm also, I think I mentioned this last time, I'm also kind of trying to design these things in a way that's fairly sensible and hopefully easy to understand, so that players can, if they're lucky, try and immobilize these mechs and then hack them and commandeer them for themselves, or even use the stuff that's going on inside the mechs as a reference point to build your own robots from. So I've tried to label everything like fairly sensibly, so it's not just a confusing mess. Right, so chat and bollocks, let's build some robots. So we are going to need to start with a timer, and we, as always, every single time without fail, forget to start with a reactor and a battery, so there's something to actually power this thing while I'm playing around with it. There we go, we have power. Cool. So, oh, we got rid of it, didn't we? Oh, you know what, I'll just make it up as I go along, it'll be fine. So what do I need? I need a bunch of event controllers. So I'm going to have 3 of them. So we're going to have the timer is going to be walk cycle, and that is going to be the core of the whole system pretty much. That can be controller walk cycle 01. These are going to form the foundation of what will be our walk cycle and our ability to actually move about. Oh, hello, Dragon Dude. Are you only doing Spider-Mechs for this mod, or will you? I'm a big Masamune Shiro fan, the guy that created Ghost in the Shell, so I've got a bit of a thing for spider tanks. I'm going to put some other stuff in there, but I wanted it to kind of be a little bit of an ode to Masamune Shiro. So I'm going with a predominantly multi-pad theme, but I might stick in some bipeds and other things as like high level or higher level encounters, because I've had a few people say, oh, put your Metal Gears and your Armored Core units in there and stuff, and I was like, I could, but thematically they're a little bit different. And I've designed all of those robots for like maximum efficiency for a player, so if I put them in as enemy spawns, they would be incredibly hard to fight because they are armed to the teeth and armoured up with a little more strategy behind them. So that will be walk control, and that'll be the trigger for the whole thing. So we've got, that is going to be the cycle, those are what it's going to trigger, or those are going to trigger that. That'll drive us forward when we've put a thruster in place. Then we can boil the walk controls down, essentially, to 4 event controllers, 2 for the leg movement, and 2 to return the legs back to where they came from. Yeah, let's go with what... Oh, actually, hang on. That's probably not going to work, as of course it is. Come on, internet. You can do it. Thank you. Don't be like that. Thank you. There we go. Back to the internet connection.